We are back. We're back in the stew.
Smell my fingers. Smell my fingers.
We are back. We're back in the stew. We are.
Oh, it is clean. Fresh chop. Hi, my name's Adam. This is Liam. We're in the stew.
Yeah, we're back in the stew.
Fresh cut on the intro, dude.
Fresh cut. Needed to
Lined up.
clean it up a little bit. Like I got a haircut, cleaned
tapered.
up. You know the vibes. Lesbian with a big butt did cut this hair.
Ooh.
But I wasn't
That's
looking.
a hell of a bingo card.
I wasn't looking. She just talked about it. It's like, okay, that's good for you, lady.
That's how I know it's good.
How was missing a flight? What did that feel like?
Oh my gosh. Honestly, felt like millionaire status for a moment. Felt
Yeah.
like I was top dog. Like, I don't even care about missing this flight. I'll catch the next one.
I know it was on the pod, but you said, what? You don't think I was in first class? First class people don't miss flights. So, there you go.
They're
But-
too much invested. Yeah, they send out a search team to go find them. They're like, oh my gosh, our first class. They're not on the flight.
Yeah. Yeah, Delta makes sure that they land upside down.
Do plane... They're in a gyro seat, even if they fall over.
That would be sick. But that's not the case, as we found out in the icy airport of Toronto or wherever the fucking landed.
Yeah, they got omelet flipped. They got scrambled egg.
I like the conspiracy that there was two women flying the plane and that they're keeping it like under wraps. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah.
Well, they're doing such a good job keeping it under wraps. I had no idea.
Supposedly they're not leaking like the air. There was one video I watched. Supposedly they're not leaking the names of the pilots because there was two women flying the plane. And I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Well, I'll throw this out there. I can tell you it wasn't two women flying the plane, or else they would have not stopped talking about it.
Yeah, talking about how hard it was to land that plane.
Yeah. What happens? I mean, I had some suspect pilots on my flights. One of them made a joke about he was making dad jokes whilst doing the safety.
Yeah, up in the air. I don't know if you guys have seen the news lately about these planes.
So we're sitting down. He hits us with all right, we're going to go ahead and get this rolling. Just had dinner on the moon last night. It was out of this world. And I'm the only one. I'm looking him in the back. I'm the last seat on the plane. I'm giving him an attaboy. I'm loving it. Everyone's dead. He
It's like-
wraps up his little set with, these jokes similar to Delta flights, they never land. All right, folks, we'll get into it. He was like, they hate
Perfect.
when I say that one.
Perfect.
And it just shows to prove that no one's paying attention for that.
As you're flying out of Atlanta in a Delta plane.
Zero regard. That was good. Catching flights, missing flights.
It's just all part of the game. It's a game of life,
Yeah.
my friend. Catching flights, missing flights. When me and Bay were eating Chick-fil-A in the airport at 4:45 in the morning. Yes, the Chick-fil-A in the airport is open at 4:45 in the morning. I overheard a gentleman talking to someone. Crazy that someone was up for a conversation at 4:45
One
5 in the
person
morning.
was up for conversation.
I guess so.
One.
They were. And he was talking about how he was thinking he was going to get fired.
Was it me?
It wasn't you. It wasn't surprising. It wasn't
You know
you.
it wasn't
because,
me?
because you were sleeping.
Yeah,
missing
there's
the
no.
flight.
Yeah, that's your ticket.
But yeah, he's like, yeah. I know I'm going to walk in there and just get fired. And it was a relief. So I honestly, this day can't get any worse. If that guy's having the bad day for us today.
Yeah, he can have it.
Catching a flight at 5 in the morning, anxious about getting fired.
I'll take the flight,
That's my bad. That's his bad day.
dude.
Yeah, it's not because also we knew it was gonna land because that guy had a bad day.
What did he just like not give any like my pleasures? Was he just like he didn't?
I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe
This guy worked at Chick-fil-A, right?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. The Chick-fil-A worker, he's like, how's your chicken biscuit?
yeah,
and I was like, it made my tummy hurt.
Yeah. He was too busy pissing in the lemonade. Don't blame him.
New York City was wild because I do think I had a mild case of food poisoning the entire time that I was in NYC.
Dude, what it was you just changed up diets. You've been living in the South. You went up north. You just had to eat some butter, dude.
I wish that was the case. Dude, I would eat a stick of butter if that made me feel better.
Really? You were down bad?
Publix rotisserie chicken.
Get out of here, dude. Publix has...
One too many days in the fridge, and I took a big old few bites out of...
you did tell me it was bit.
It was the Pubby rotisserie chicken.
You let that thing rot for a little bit.
I didn't let it bring me down in the Big Apple. I'll tell you that. Boy, was it cold. And,
freezing cold. Yeah, your butthole still doesn't
no
open
one heard
up.
the farts. But got a breakfast sandwich, ate it while watching Jewish kids skate in the park.
For entertainment.
Ice skate. I went to take a picture of these two girls. Because they were taking pictures of each other, so I was like, "Hey, you know,
Okay.
you want?" Yeah, no, actually, I was just with Bay. I was like, "Look, I'm gonna go take these pictures of these girls without their knowing." No, actually, I asked if they wanted a picture.
Gentlemen.
Got one picture, cute. Got another one like on the other angle, you know, with the buildings in the background. As I was getting it, one of the Jewish kids just fucking fell right in the back of the photo, and I got it on camera, and I fucking pressed every button to find out like how you could view the picture again. I was like, "Look, I got this kid in the background." And there were two foreign girls like, "What?"
Yeah, no interest.
Okay, no English.
You think a little Jewish kid falling over would bring this country together?
It brought that ice ring together.
Everybody laughed.
Mm-hmm. Oh damn! What did fuck? I wish Bay was here right now. The fucking oh dude, it's gonna hurt me. The kid had the best roast.
Call him up. Call him up right now.
I don't have my phone.
How did you know the kids were Jewish? Were they charging toll fees on the other?
As you go around.
Yeah, they were charging interest rates. No, New York seemed like a good reset for you. Back to your stomping grounds, that area.
Back in the NYC, we watched people getting married in Times Square.
Yuck.
And there's a bunch of cameras and stuff, and we asked the police officer, and Bay was like, are these like celebrities, you know, getting married in Times Square with all the cameras? He's like, what celebrity you've ever seen get married in the cold?
Fair enough, but...
And it was fun. And it was quick, like instantly, and I was like, you should do a stand-up.
Yeah.
Guy's like, I've already tried. Not for me. I was like, God damn, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He's like, I got jokes. But then he proceeded to talk for like 10 more minutes.
Yeah. You can't...
Dude couldn't stop yapping. We just fucking
ignited
that door
the
open.
Engine. You left that door open.
Mm.
Yeah. No more complimenting strangers on their speech.
He needed that.
Someone
he was bored in Times Square.
You know what happened? Someone told him that earlier that day. He asked another cop and said, "What are these celebrities?" Cool cop, Chad cop.
Exactly.
Gave him that bar.
He needed to be on the other end of Times Square because I went to buy a scarf. That's how cold it was. I needed some more layers.
He started dressing like a fruitcake. It was so cool.
The guy before me, right, he was getting change or whatever. He was, must have given him 2 10s for 20 or something like that. The guy gives him a fake 20 back. The scarf guy gives this guy. And the guy turns around, he's like, this is fake. He's like, oh, sorry, boss. And he gives him a real 20. And I see all this go down. I'm like, all right, I'm about to just undercut this fucking scarf. I'm like, how much for this scarf? He goes, $20. I'm like, what the fuck, 10?
Yeah.
I just saw you use a fake 20. $10. Like, all right.
So what, you snagged that for the tenner?
I got the scarf for 10.
Who's on the 10? Thomas Jack? No, that's 20.
I think that's Andy J.
I thought it was 20s. What is it, Ben? Benny?
Might be another George.
Georgie on the tenny? I think so. Actually, you're right. George. Yeah, see, whack. Replace it with like Kevin Hart or something.
No, I think that, I appreciate Harriet Tubman going for that push to be on
The
the
20.
money,
Yeah.
but I do agree it should be celebrities. Like, founding fathers are so out. That's so, like, fucking 1762 whenever we signed the independence.
Yeah.
Bro, that's so back then,
Yeah. I put Beetlejuice on our money.
Beetlejuice, Kevin Hart.
Just short black guys.
Yes, and they obviously are American. Beetlejuice is like the most American thing ever. Should do. I mean, get the bald eagle in there. We love it so much.
Yeah, just put bald eagles on all the money.
Put bald eagles on the money. Call it something different.
Than money?
Yeah.
What would you call it?
I mean, soon we're gonna call it Trump coin, but
Light it up, baby. I met somebody.
Schmeckelback might be cool.
Schmeckelbacks.
Good old Schmeckles, but like, it's got to be paper, so it's Schmeckelbacks. We could call coins Schmeckles.
Yep.
I'm trying to think other people to put on. I mean, if we're going woman route, Chrissy Teigen,
Who's that?
John Legend's wife,
Yeah, she's cool.
with all the plastic surgery.
Yeah, she represents. Speaking of plastic surgery,
but big face.
yeah, big face for the big bills.
Yeah. Okay. Last thing about New York City, though. Then we went to the Museum of Modern Art, saw a bunch of modern art, and rotisserie chicken came a knocking.
Yeah, you made yourself some modern art.
I made some modern art in the Museum of Modern Art, and let me tell you, review of the Museum of Modern Art bathroom. Quite possibly the worst toilet paper I have ever used in my life.
It's a statement piece, dude.
They're like, don't ever fucking poop here again.
Yeah, dude.
Don't think about pooping here. Don't think about paying $30 for a ticket to walk in here and poop in our bathroom.
What, you think you're getting double ply on the Upper East Side?
Yeah, 5th floor, MoMA bathroom. Don't do it. All right, modern art all over that.
Yeah, just unloading on a canvas
Yeah.
and calling it modern art.
There was also one of the artists, his work were like black and gray squares. And, a lot of the times, like, you see it art, like, okay. If it's honestly that bulldog, I couldn't do that bulldog. That's
Okay.
too intricate.
Yeah. You can do
This
some
black
squares.
square.
You can do some squares.
I was like, holy crap. And then I was like, the black square from Instagram. I was like, did they steal this from this guy? But Bryce, gotta have, he's in the Museum of Modern Art, so I'll give him that credit. But goddamn, is that some boring fucking pieces, brother.
Well, he's just like, it's chessboard.
Look him up. Bryce something. You can look up Bryce Black Squares. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Well, I think tile.
BRICE.
I think tile. There's like representation of it, like yin and yang, good and evil. I know that like in Limbo or something with like Freemasonry, something. I don't know.
Yeah, I
There's
did
something.
feel my all-seeing eye.
Yeah, and it was crying at how bad the art was. Couldn't get enough.
No, I saw Starry Night. That was pretty cool.
They had Van Gogh in there. That's Da Vinci. I'm tripping.
It was Van Gogh.
Who's Da Vinci then? What did he
Da
do?
Vinci?
The Thinker, right? That's him. No, that's
I,
Michelangelo, I think.
Da Vinci is didn't he make like all the sketches?
Yeah. He was the
Um,
one that drew all those realistic dick pics in his sketchbook.
Yeah, Da Vinci in school. That's how he knew he was gonna be a prodigy. His dick pics were just way better than all the other kids in school. It's like, you have some. Think about flying things.
Yo, this is the helicopter dick.
Yeah, map the human skeleton, please. Well, this dick is so good.
Yeah.
Dude, oh
Clip that. Clip that.
yeah, what a day though. I'm trying to think if there were other notable moments besides the Jewish kids skating. There was a guy. I mean, we were walking around all of New York City, and then the last subway back, we're next to a guy who's got to be like 2 feet tall, in one of those mechanical, not a mechanical bull, a mechanical wheelchair where you can move it around
Yeah,
with
Stephen
a joystick.
Hawking. Stephen Hawking. Yes.
Playing music as loud as possible on his phone the entire subway ride. And he's just like giggling about it. Just laughing about it. He's like, it's sweet, see.
Yeah.
But I'm the
Put
whole
him on a $20 bill, dude.
But him, he's gonna be on the hundo. And the whole time I'm riding on the subway, I'm thinking, how the fuck did this guy get on? How did he get down here? How do you get down here? How do you get on the subway? Because there's a
tunnels,
little
dude.
lip, right? We get out. His first thing, can you help me, man? And he needed a little extra help. And then still, I'm like, I walk away. I'm like, how's he getting up? We're walking up the stairs right now. And Bay's like, they got an elevator. It's like, damn, he found that?
Yeah. He cultivated that. Little fireman carry. Just scooting about.
He
Is that where my tax dollars go? To his wheelchair?
I was also thinking that. Where do you get it?
I'm fine if... Yeah.
What does he do for a living?
OnlyFans.
Probably, man. It's the next gold rush.
It was. I mean, it's like $1 billion industry.
It's
right?
what? Yeah, but they're tapping out. They're getting...
Saturated.
They're finding these girls that are joining now are finding the last few bitcoins. You know what I mean? Like it's like
And nobody
they're
has...
scraping at the bottom of the barrel.
Everybody's been gooning for years. They've got no money and no supply left.
Yeah, it's disgusting, honestly. Like, who is paying top dollar to see average snatch nowadays?
I've never... Or at the bare minimum... engaging in that outlet rather than reality. Is it because fantasy is better than reality? Is that it?
I guess it's a fantasy of it. Like maybe you're actually having a conversation with these women, or. But I don't understand because the physical aspect of throwing money is way more fun.
Yeah,
than,
to get the strip.
Then let me. Then what's those 3 digits on the back of your credit card?
Yeah.
Throwing money's a lot more fun.
Yeah,
because you walk in with a budget. You don't walk into the strip club and you're like, depending on how I'm feeling, how flush I am. No, you come in there stacked. You don't want to pay the ATM fee at the strip club.
That's really funny. Like to think how many people would have spent money on OnlyFans if they didn't have to type in their credit card information. They're like, oh, this is such a hassle. I already came.
I came to the fact that knowing that I have a credit card.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, you made me remember I have a credit card?
Yeah. Save $4. Yeah. Well, the good old days. Take it back to the good old days.
Yeah.
Just strike out with women. Get out there and
strike out and just jerk off normally, man. How about
well,
that?
I think it's they've got to have men.
We've gotten too open. Men have gotten too, we've given the ladies have the vibrators for years.
Yeah.
Do it. That's your masturbation device.
Yeah, guys don't need tools.
Once great minds got together and developed a tool for masturbation for men.
Yeah, it's too powerful.
That's too powerful. That's too. Get yoked and jerk off with both arms.
Yeah, at the very least.
Because clit slam around this nonsense.
Well, I also think the people who are throwing money at OnlyFans models, if they went on a good date with a wholesome gal, made a memory or two, learned a new song,
maybe you would have actually gotten laid.
Yeah, I think you would have been fulfilled with just a kiss on the cheek at that point. These dorks, there's no way. Learn a skill.
Yeah.
Do something.
Dude, we need so many electricians and they're jerking off to OnlyFans.
See,
you know?
and again, another thing, I'd be more comfortable with my tax dollars going for, like, OnlyFans addict reform into trade jobs.
But I want to, you know, there's this new thing in South Carolina. You can't go on Pornhub.
I
Funny
had no
s-
idea. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea.
I honestly didn't know until someone mentioned it at the open mic. Yeah, I'm getting fucking laid.
Yeah, I gotta watch.
Instead of the message popping up that like you can't watch Pornhub, it should be a message that pops up like, yeah, you want to spend $15 right now to jerk off? How about learn plumbing?
Yeah, learn plumbing. No more porn, learn plumbing. You show me a gooner, I'll show you a future plumber.
Yeah, and if you make the steps to get to the OnlyFans, right, then it's scot-free. You'll go
like,
right through. It's
show-
like a fast-track program of plumbers and electricians. This is the dirtiest of jobs here we're talking about. As soon as they think about jerking off, as soon as they think about jerking off, we get them in there. We're like the army, man.
Yeah, I'm with this.
I'm recruiting soldiers.
And like the gravity of how graphic your smut is, it's like you are now septic tank because of what you were watching. Like you were watching softcore, you get to be an electrician. You chill, keep the hands dirty.
Yeah. You asked for butthole pics.
You're in septic tank. Trade school.
You can go back to the 5th grade.
Yeah. Well, it's like, do you imagine just being supportive? I don't know if you had any of these family friends who their kid was up to no good, but they were supportive parents, so they'd support this nonsense. And I can just imagine just like a suburban household being like, I saw that poop play that you were watching, so I signed you up for a septic tank tour, son. I'm going to turn you into a plumber. It's like, oh, thanks, Dad.
Now, what do we do with all the women trying to be OnlyFans models?
The same thing we've always done.
Subscribe.
Praise them like the queens that they are.
Yeah. And, I'm not hating on them for catching the bag. I'm all for the bag.
Of course not.
Because obviously, if I had some nice titties,
Yeah.
bro, I'm making money off of them.
Especially the girls who can make enough money to sustain life off of bikini pics in the sun. Like, go live in the sun. Take pictures of you
Go be
looking good.
beautiful.
Go be beautiful. I'm with that. But do I need to... Like, who got paid for that cake farts video? That needs to stop. that needs to go.
We are too hornified now.
Hornified.
Just and it's so funny how hornified society has become, but as soon as it's out in public, put that in your fucking pants, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm for it. I'm
Yeah.
not saying take out said thing in your pants out in public. No, don't do that.
Yeah.
But it is like how public privatized our lives are, like
Yeah.
our private lives
Yeah.
are.
Yeah. It doesn't...
But it can't transfer over.
Can't bleed.
I'm allowed to take out my phone and that's just instant horny.
Yeah.
But as soon as I turn around and be like, hey, look at this.
Yeah, you're allowed to watch porn in public as long as nobody's looking at your screen but you.
Yeah, and it's like the same thing with being on flights. I've been on a flight with a nudie scene. It's like, oh my God,
Dude.
what the fuck is this? I have to be like,
I
I
know.
gotta skip through it.
I know, it's so hard to skip through a nudie scene on a flight when one hand's already jorking it.
Yeah, when I was already jorking it to them clothed. I was like, now I'm gonna be caught because people are gonna see titties on the screen.
Yeah. Well, I do. Anytime I get on a flight, I always pick out if this plane was going to crash, who's going to help me get it off.
Off the ground.
Yeah,
With the
yeah,
plane
yeah,
back
yeah.
into the air.
Adam, you've got to pull up.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I
If the two pilots die, who's gonna help you get this plane back off the ground?
Well, I'm all for DEI hires. I don't care if there's a woman pilot, but typically, there's a male pilot, and then the woman
Tells him what to do.
exactly. She actually whispers in his ear what he needs to do. On the flight, I forgot to mention this. I'm always sat next to a baby because I always check in late as fuck. I'm in the back of the school bus with all the hooligans vaping, and there's a baby also vaping.
I love a vaping baby. Vaping baby or OnlyFans daughter.
Give that boy a blueberry mint. Let that boy rip it. Well, babies are fun. Babies say hi, and exactly what you're saying. Things are too hornified and they're perverted. And I didn't feel gross. The people who are with us in Texas, I explained this story. They said I was gross for this. But the flight attendant woman was talking to the baby, and the baby was like, hi. And she was like, oh, that baby's flirting with me. Why has that baby got to be flirting? That baby is not flirting. Why are you trying to flirt with this baby? You're talking back to this baby. That means you're flirting with the baby. Why are you flirting with the baby?
Yeah, why are you asking where the baby's going?
Yeah. You know where it came from. The mom is right there. At least you know it comes from a good household. Taking it on flights and stuff.
Well, what is the baby gonna say?
Can't say no.
Yeah.
Doesn't know any words.
Hey, you're flirting with me. I am. I am flirting with you.
Yeah. That's what it said.
I mean, as a baby, even though I never saw a flight attendant until I was probably in 8th grade, but as a baby, I'd want a flight attendant to be thinking I was flirting with it.
It's mysterious a little bit. We're only in this town for one night.
Do I want flight attendants flirting with babies? No. This is another NO program segment of the podcast. NO, I don't want flight attendants flirting with babies. But if I was a baby, god damn, do I want a flight attendant to be flirting with me.
Yeah, put yourself in those baby shoes. Put your big toe in those baby shoes.
I'm full on got my baby 2 shoes on. I'm 2-stepping in these baby shoes. And flight attendant, tell me, where are we landing again? Oops, I dropped my pacifier on the ground.
But you're just like a baby though. So you think baby things are funny, and you're like shit your pants, and you think it's hilarious.
Yeah. Come smell this.
Yeah. I guess I've always.
Shitting pants is always funny.
Yeah, that'll always be good.
Embarrassing, quite possibly, but
hindsight, it's always
you grow
funny.
into that embarrassment. Yeah. Everyone forgets that at one point you didn't have that embarrassment.
No.
At one point you were just a baby with 0 followers.
Yeah. Maybe that's sick. Well, what I don't understand.
Yeah. What I don't understand is why your fetus doesn't have followers already.
Yeah. How many frequent flyer miles does that baby have?
Your fetus at 9 weeks old got fingerprints, but I ain't got any fucking followers. I'll give him that. There's a sign billboard where it's like, "Don't abort your baby at 9 weeks. The baby has fingerprints." It's like, okay, the baby can commit crimes, but we can't kill it.
Yeah.
What are you talking about here?
Yeah. I'm all for abortion as long as it's a criminal baby getting the death penalty.
Yeah, if that baby did really bad things, fucking get it out of here.
Yeah. Abortion laws become so niche and strict. They're like planting evidence of this baby committing crimes.
The baby was just trafficking heroin across the country.
Everybody knows no one can traffic heroin at 12 weeks. It's the youngest drug trafficker ever.
Show me a fetus trafficking. Oh, look at that fetus got fingerprints all over that cocaine. That fetus left that crime scene dirty with fingerprints.
Yeah.
That fetus had no clue that it was leaving fingerprints everywhere. It had 0 followers on Instagram, but 10 fingerprints. It would also be funny if it was just like they didn't have hands yet. I'm pretty sure fingers are like the first things that you grow though, and that's why they're using them. But
I thought it was your butthole. All right, my bad. I think it's true, but go ahead. Yeah, I think it's true, but go ahead.
You knew that too quick.
Well, yeah, because
just leave it there.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
But it would be funny if it was just like one paw that had the fingerprint. So it's just like a baby paw. That's what they got, but it's still fingerprinted somehow. But you just pull.
The nuggets or knuckles, my bad. Well,
Yeah.
you've seen the Kung Fu Kenny babies who are in the mama's stomach and look like they're punching a punching bag. You get like knuckles and like foot. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I mean,
Like a soul trapped inside a bouncy house.
yeah, let those babies overcook, honestly, because you don't want them out in the world. Those are some fighting babies. Those are gonna be some crazy kids coming out. Those are the kids you want to pump full of some vaccines for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, just get them juiced.
Get them fucking no measles, maybe a little autism, doesn't matter.
Yeah. I was thinking about that recently where everybody's up in arms, but so much crazy stuff's going on. So why not just like leak the human trials? I'm trying to
I
see
keep
what
putting my
humans
hands
can.
in my pants. Leak the
I
human
don't
trials.
blame you. Yeah, like we've got to have run some crazy tests. And I've been getting curious about what humans can even do. So I know you tried something. I know you tried some crazy stuff.
Well, I mean, yeah, the only human trials we really get nowadays are like how much
OJ documentary for the 14th time.
OJ documentary. I did watch an OJ documentary, and it's just like makes you so pissed off. You're like, ugh, ugh, ugh.
I wish I was a white woman dating OJ because I totally would have fought back.
Yeah, and now we're racist because we don't like the Kendrick halftime, and we didn't think OJ was guilty.
Yeah, OJ murdering that poor woman led to us. Kendrick, side.
Yeah.
No, yeah, blasphemy.
Could have been better.
OJ case. Spoil it for everybody. He did it in this one.
I forgot what we were getting at though.
Human trials.
Oh, human trials. Yeah, the only human trials we get nowadays are like people eating vast amounts of food on the internet. That's the only thing.
food trials.
Oh, fuck. I can't eat 72 hot dogs. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, the bell curve.
Oh, I can't eat everything on the Wendy's menu? Thank you for that human
Yeah.
trial.
Having sex with 1,000 dudes. I got pregnant.
Yeah, that's hilarious. That was really funny.
Even the stat thing where birth control is 99.9% effective. The 0.1%. I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
Solid.
Also, I was thinking about our make all the gooners electricians and plumbers theory. And I mean, you know, not hating on the gooners, but the amount of guys that are probably like deformed that are going to be entering the electrician and plumbers workforce.
Yeah, there's some creepy crawlies.
They can't be good looking
Nah.
fellas.
No.
I mean, you know, not hating on people jerking off here. You know, I bet, you know, a few good-looking fellas jerk off every once
I
in a
would
while.
hope so.
Yeah. I mean, it probably looks great.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead and send your clips.
this is a very, very...
We're charged. It's juiced. Well, okay. Attractive.
But there's not going to be...
Attractive as a dude to me. Of course, you have your ASAP Rockies and genuinely attractive dudes. But as an attractive dude, that just means well kept.
Yeah.
That just means well kept. It's just like you're not fat as hell.
You go outside.
Yeah, you got some sun on your skin.
You don't jerk off OnlyFans.
Yeah,
lines.
that's literally. You're just not that guy.
Exactly. And... Yeah.
Yeah.
So if like some, you know, odd looking fella walks into your house to fix your plumbing, I'm sorry, it may be because of us.
It might be because of government programs.
But we're spreading the wealth, okay? Instead of it going to all of these do these hot girls need that much more money?
Yeah, dude, what are they spending it on? Are they jumpstarting this economy?
No, they're going overseas and spending it overseas, okay? I promise you.
Well, at least they're investing. They're investing in their bodies.
As an anti-goonist.
Yeah, you're a goonist.
Is that what they call them?
I guess. I think we might coin that.
Anti-goonist or goonist?
Or anti-goonist.
Yeah, I've been getting into the goonery science lately.
Science.
And it's not hurting anyone.
It's hurt.
But
It's hurting who's jorking it,
that's
dude. It's
inflation
detrimental.
is at an all-time high. And what are you thinking? Oh, it's because eggs are so expensive. It's because no one's buying a house, no one's buying a car. No, it's because all of these gross people with money are giving it to hot girls, and hot girls are going overseas and spending it.
Oh my gosh.
They're literally like the money is just flying
Yeah.
out of here on Delta flights upside down, and
Keep the hot girl money domestic. I need
keep
that.
the hot girl with money domestic. But you are exactly right. Couldn't have said it any better.
Yeah, keep it domestic goods only.
Because
No fly list. We got to keep them.
that
safe.
money, those boobies,
Those are American.
Made in America.
Yeah, those are American tits.
made in America. Go out. Go to Laos. Go to Thailand. Do it. I go.
Yeah.
But with all the money? All the money.
Not all the money.
It's it's tough out there. I'm just trying to. I'm not stopping you from jerking off. There's not. That's not what I'm here
That's
to
not
do.
what you stand for.
No. Jerk off.
I'm jaking it.
Maybe cut back on using the masturbation devices.
Throw that away. It's odd that the bros will kind of hype it up. They'll be proud of themselves, like they just got back from a hunt. They're like, you know what I got? You're like, what? What'd you get? Fucking a hole. You don't need that rubber hole. No, get out of here.
You mustered up the courage to purchase something on the internet?
Yeah.
Cool. You mustered
went-
up the courage to purchase something on your internet? Yeah, everything I buy on the internet, I try and stick my dick in it, okay?
They had to go to Walgreens and buy one of those prepaid cards.
Yeah, they were scared. A life hack. Buy gift cards at the grocery store and then use those gift cards at the gas station, right? I mean, just because it's still your money,
Yep.
but you get all of the grocery store points because you get them per dollar on the gift card, and then your gas is exactly like that much cheaper.
Interesting. I've just been siphoning gas. Sure, it's
Yeah.
taken years off my life, but it's free.
I mean, how many years are you really given, right? At this point, we're going to live to 300.
Zero. No more zero given years. No more.
I like
We're
that.
not handing out years anymore.
The Social Security stat that there were 150-year-olds getting paid Social Security. And I hope that's true because talking about American things,
Dude, give him a gun.
talking about American things, fucking siphoning out the American money, the taxpayers' money, American.
Yeah.
That is so American. Using your dead great grandpa's Social Security to get by.
To get
that's what the OnlyFans girls
Yeah.
are using out in Bali.
To get
Is 150-year-old Social Security checks that the gooner
Yeah,
is paying
dude.
her.
that your grandpa that was just a humble cobbler. He only ate cake twice in his life.
Boy, were those joyous occasions. He's still making Social Security because you haven't declared him dead.
Yeah, do you think that 150-year-old that died during World War II ever thought that, like, we're like, oh, Grandpa, the highest paid people are women with plastic boobies? I'm like, what?
What the
What?
I mean, that's literally like my dad's, like, goes through his head. I mean, not the plastic boobies. He's an advocate.
Yeah.
But just everything. If you just say, what the fuck?
Yeah, confused.
Oh, what the fuck, dude? Oh.
Well, I'm done being confused by stuff. Because when I talk to older people, they're still confused by things. So what? I'm just gonna be confused until I die. I'm over it. I either know it or I don't. That's my
Yeah.
reality.
Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes or no.
Enough with these multiple choice questions.
Yeah.
I employ the multiple choice questions. Those are more of like, the free thinkers and the creative types. But I'm more of a true false kind of guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
True. bunch of gooners paying OnlyFans models.
Gross. True.
Gross. True. Those girls taking it overseas to Bali, spending all their money in Bali. True.
True. The reason only eggs are so expensive is because OnlyFans models keep going
Yeah.
to Bali.
It's because OnlyFans models keep sitting on them and giving them avian flu.
Yeah. Less EDM festivals, more subsidized farming.
More, I mean, just kick back, man, and chill. Enjoy life.
More.
Enjoy life. Quit. Put down the flashlight.
Yeah.
I know you guys are jerking off this episode. Put it down.
We do sound nice in the headphones. We do.
Dude, that's weird. Is that what you're jerking
I think we
off
sound
to?
good. No, this is not what I'm jerking off to. I would never jerk off to my own voice. Yours, maybe. But no, I think we sound good, like radio-esque.
But yeah, I mean, you can't put this on the radio.
Sniping, Cliving, sniping.